Very interesting news on the cannabis front. The House of Representatives yesterday passed a law which would allow banks to provide services to cannabis companies in states where it is legal, which is a significant step towards removing what is a real barrier to the development of this industry nationally. As we've talked about before, there has been a major issue within the cannabis space where even if it is legal, and by legal, it could be recreationally legal, recreationally decriminalized, but medically legal. And so that's what the pot shops essentially are selling. Whatever the case, if you have to deal in cash because banks aren't allowed to work with you, that is a major problem. It's a security problem because people know you have so much cash around. It's a problem in a lot of different ways. Lawmakers voted 321 to 101, which means Democrats, but also some Republicans, to approve the bill and send it to the Senate. It is unclear what is going to happen in the Senate, but we know that banks have been generally not willing to do business with companies that are in this business because they could be running afoul of federal laws. Now, I'm aware because I have friends in the industry, in Arizona, in Massachusetts, and some other states. They've told me that there are credit unions that operate only within one state that seem more willing to work with cannabis dispensaries and other businesses, and they feel relatively comfortable that the government is not going to go after them. I don't know whether that's actually true or not. I don't know if that's a false sense of security, but this is a really important thing. Now, where you get to a conflict is the banking industry wants this. And why do they want it? Well, because it'll be hugely profitable. And there is a contingent of people who are sort of stuck between what is seemingly a rock and a hard place for them, where they want cannabis legalization, but they really are skeptical of the banking industry. So if the banking industry wants something, their reflexive reaction is to be against it. Listen, banks are going to make money with this. Banks are going to make money with anything that is, whether it's IPOs of companies that shouldn't be IPOing, or holding money for arms deals. Banks are going to make money regardless. The question is, do we want to further legitimize this as an industry so that we can get away from spending tax money, imprisoning people who either use, have, or sell marijuana, and rather collect tax money from this as a regulated industry and be able to use that tax money for public health initiatives, for education, for whatever the case may be? I'm of the mindset of, I don't want my tax money going to imprison people involved in cannabis. I want to see my tax money bolstered, for lack of a better term, by tax money from a legal and regulated cannabis industry. My position is clear. The positions of the United States as a country are moving more and more in that direction. This is a big deal. I don't yet know whether we can expect it to pass the Senate. We will see. One of our sponsors is privacy.com. They're giving you $5 when you sign up for their completely free service at privacy.com/Pakman. I've been using Privacy for a little over a year now. You've heard me talk about it before. It's a lifesaver, and here's how it works. Takes just a couple of minutes to set up. Anytime you buy something online or on the phone, instead of actually using your real credit card number, the Privacy app and the browser plugin let you give each company a randomized virtual credit card number that you create out of thin air. It'll even autofill the card number with one click. And the payment is taken out of your checking account without the merchant ever knowing your real information. So this allows you to keep your banking information secure, but also to take control of your finances. You can create up to 12 of these virtual credit cards a month. You can set spending limits. You can freeze them. You can delete them anytime you want. So when you do this, it means you're not going to be charged when you don't want to be, because you can destroy the virtual card number right after using it, which, for instance, I love using free trials because I know I won't be charged when the trial is over if I use a virtual credit card number. You're keeping your identity private by not telling companies who you are. You're keeping your bank or credit card info protected against data breaches and identity theft. And it's free. And like I said, you'll get $5 to spend when you sign up at privacy.com/Pakman.